Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. This is Nams FX. So in today's tutorial we'll be looking at what I call break of structure and change of character, and also we have a strong break of structures known as BOS. What I mean break of structure is just known as BOS, and we also have a strong change of character known as CHOCH. CHOCH means change of character. And we also have a weak break of structure as well as weak change of character. So without wasting much time, let's dive into it. So in this video, I'll just build up on where I ended. In my previous video, we looked about market structure. We said market from the origin, it goes up, creates a high, it comes to create a low, it takes out this high which it has created, and then it creates a low and take out the high again. And then we discussed to say by this confirmed to say we are in a bullish market. It's just a recap. And then we also have we discussed to say we have this type of a market, something like this, and then we discussed to say this is a sideways market. And then we also have something like this, and these two confirms to say we are in a bearish market. So now let's begin to build up on today's video. So what is break of structure? This is the movement of price whereby it comes to create a low and then it goes up to create the high which created the low. So by this is what we call break of structure, the point where the market retraced, and then when price goes back and break that point, that's what we call break of structure. So in this scenario, we are assuming to say the market is moving up. So break of structure, the importance of break of structure, it is one of the ways which gives us a bias on where we are heading to. For instance, it does this again, so we know to say we are in a bullish market. So this is what we call BOS. And then what is change of character is where in a situation where the market is heading to the upside, and then all of a sudden, instead of doing this breaking structure again, in this scenario the market decides to break to the downside. So the first break, always remember, the first break to the opposite direction is what we call change of character, of which we indicate as CHOCH. So in this case, we are simply saying the market wants to change direction from heading to the upside to coming to the downside. So we expect something like this. We break structure and then price gave a pullback. We expect something like this, and then it will just continue moving in this direction. So now, since we have like I have said, to say the first break to the downside is what we call change of character. Others call it market structure shift. In other words, the market has changed its direction. So now for us to establish to say, okay, the market wants to change, we can confirm by having another break to the downside. Remember in the last video I told you to say I normally establish a bias when I see the market breaking two structures, of which I gave an example like this to say we can anticipate to say we are in a bullish market if we see the market breaking two structures. Number one, we create a high, price come down to create a low, and then it breaks this structure which created this low. Once it breaks it, the market is telling us to say it wants to go up, but we can't confirm or we can't be sure to say if the market wants to go up. What about if it does something like this? So no wonder I told you to say we need to see at least 2 points which have been broken, for instance like this, and then we can anticipate that we are expecting price to do this thing, come here, and then it flies up. So now this is what I mean break of structure. I repeat again, change of character, it is the break, the first break to the opposite direction. If we were bullish, let me remove this. If we were bullish and the market decides to break to the downside, that's what we call change of character. For instance, it is going up, it is doing like this. I believe everyone will know until to see the market is in a bullish condition. Why? Because it is breaking structures to the upside, and then all of a sudden we have a break to the downside. This break is what we call change of character. Change of character. But we can't confirm to say the market really wants to go down except we see something like this. We break this structure, then we can wait for a pullback, and then we join the trend and sell the market. This is what it means. So now let me use the candlesticks. For instance, on the market, I can simply say we have what we call swing points, because I can't establish a bias or the video won't be complete if I just leave it like that without telling you this which I'm about to say. So so let's assume to say this is a green candle. This is a green candle, and then we have, for instance, another one in between, and then let's assume to say we have another one somewhere here, of which this one, let's say it's a red candle. Yeah, something like this. So now, like I have said to say, we can't establish this video minus talking about these swing points. So what is a swing point? A swing point is a 3 candle formation. So now let's assume to say we have these 3 candles. So now what is so special about these 3 candles? The candle which is special about this formation, it is this one, the one on the middle. This is the candle which we normally focus on. So we have something like this. Let's bring in the wicks. We have the wick. The wicks, let me just put them behind. We have the wicks, and then I'll just increase this so that, okay, same applies with this one. Sorry for that. Okay, so we have this, and then we have something like this. Something like this, and then let me send it also back. So if you are finding this video to be useful and helpful, make sure you give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first one to be notified. So this is what we have. We have these 3 candle. I wanted to get this to. We have this 3 candle formation. So now, what is so special about this 3 candle formation? Remember, we are talking about break of structures as well as change of characters. So now, what makes a break of structure on the live market? It's the formation of 3 candles, of which we have this what we call swing points. So a swing point, it is the candle which the wick in between is higher than the one to the left and the one to the right. The middle candle is our swing point. We have a low to the left, a low to the right. The middle candle is what we call a swing low. I repeat again, a low, a high to the left, a high to the right. The one on the middle is what we call a swing high. We have another one, the low to the left, the low to the right. The middle one is what we call a swing low. Okay, always remember that. So I will tell you to say, it doesn't matter about the color. All these candles you see here, all these candles, they can be either red or they can be either green. Why? Because of the color does not matter, but the logic behind is what matters. For example, I can do this. I can do this. Let's say we have all these candles are red candles. We have a low to the left, a low to the right. The middle one is the swing point. A high to the left, a high to the right. The middle one is our swing high. So now, what makes the break of structure is these three candle formation. Yeah, like I have said, to say it's not about the color. Let's assume to say, okay, I make it this one, I make it green. Yeah. So now, what makes a break of structure on the live market is that when you see these 3 candle formation, of which I'll show you, the 4th candle, it's supposed to break the high or the low of the candle on the middle. So let's assume to say we have something like this. I'll just put it here. Something like this. Let's assume to say this is green. Yeah, even though it was red, it's okay. And then this candle break or close below the low of this swing low, something like this. Once you see this, then we can simply say we have a break of structure. We have a break of structure. So what does this tells you? It tells you to say the market wants to continue going to the downside. So if it happens to the upside, it's just the opposite of what I've just said. It's simply telling you and I to say the market wants to continue to go to the upside. The market wants to continue to go to the upside. So now, as a trader, what do you expect? You expect something like this, maybe a pullback and then a continuation. This is what it means. Remember, if you find this video to to be helpful, make sure you hit the subscribe button and just turn on the notification bell so that the algorithm can push this video to others who don't know about these things. So now, okay, I told you to say we have a strong and a weak break of structure. So we have I'll just draw them quickly. We have this, So what is a strong break of structure? What is a strong break of structure? A strong break of structure, we need to see a body candle close below this low or below this high. This confirms to say the break of structure is strong, or we have a valid break of structure. But if it happens like this, meaning that we just had a manipulation. In other words, they have just manipulated this low. Why? Because of this is where people set their stop loss. So these areas are so much important to the institutions, because that's where you and I, or the traders, that's where they put their stop losses. So the market always targets these areas. So now, if you see this, meaning that they have manipulated this low. So if they manipulate the low, what do you expect? They are also coming for the high. So what is it all about? This is now the concept of liquidity. In other words, they have just swept sell side liquidity, so meaning that they are coming for buy side liquidity. But we are not talking about liquidity in this video. We'll come and talk about it in the next video. So let's build up. So in this scenario, we have a strong break of structure or change of character. If it's like this, meaning we have a weak break and change of character. So let's build up. I believe you are learning something. So now, I guess you know what is a swing point, you know what is a break of structure. So now let us begin to demonstrate what we have learned, and we are using God. We are using our God. I will just hide the indicator. Okay, we have this is our God. So I will start from okay, let me start from here. Okay, so we have, this is the low. Where's my brush? This is the low. We have a high to the left, to the right. This is our swing low. We have to the right, to the left. This wick is our swing point. We have a low to the right. Actually, we have it here and here. Okay, let me just use the daily time frame so that everything should be visible, or even the 4 hours. Yeah, so I'll just remove these drawings. Let me zoom in so that you see what I mean. Okay, so I'll start first with a swing low, because this is what will help us to identify break of structures. We have a low to the left, to the right. This one is our swing point. The low to the left, here to the right, swing point, to the left, to the right, swing point, to the left, to the okay, it's not there, to the left, to the right, swing point, left, right, swing point. We don't have here, we have it here, left, we don't have it, so we have it left, right, swing point, left, right, swing point. Okay, so that's these are our swing lows because they are to the downside. Let's go to the upside. So we have a high to the left, to the right, swing point, to the left again, to the right, swing point, to the left, to the right, swing point, to the left, to the right, swing point. We have it here again, to the left, to the right, swing point. So what is so significant? We focus on the candle which is on the middle. The candle on the middle is what makes a swing point. So now we go for break of structures. So we have this low. We start this low. We have the one to the left, to the right. This one was broken by this candle. We have a body candle close, meaning we have a sorry, my laptop just went off. So let's continue. Okay, everything is okay. We have to the right, to the left, to the right. This one broke structure. We have left, right. We broke structure here. We have a BOS, or you can see left, right. We have it here. We climb, we go up, we go up, we go up. We have it left or right, sorry, left. We break. We have a left, right, and then we break. Let's come down, okay? Let's come down. Left, right, we break. So in this case, this is what we call choke, change of character. No wonder, if you remember, I told you to say we can confirm at least we have two structures which was broken. So we also have it here, left, right, break. But in this case, the market was in a bullish market. That's the reason why it went up. So we continue. We have a left, right. We have a break here. We continue, left or right. We break. We have it here, small one, left, right. We break. We go up, left, right. We break. Left, right. We break. Left, right. We break. So this is what is happening. The market was heading up. We have it here, left, right. We break. After going up, we saw a change in structure. We have the first break to the downside, which is the change of direction. We have it here, left, right, broke, left, right, broke. We have it here, left, right, we break. Okay, let's move. Sorry. Let's move. So now it was coming down, left, right, break, meaning change of direction. Let me just change the color. Left, right. I want to change this color, maybe to yellow. Have a break. We go up, left, right, break. It turns. We have choke here. We have a left, right. We break. The market just came down to tap into this zone, of which we come and discuss it in some other sessions. Left, right, break. Left, right? Break. So I can go on and on and on and on. So what's the takeaway? The takeaway is that for a break of structure, you need to have one candle, this candle, which the second candle, whatever. It's not about, okay, let me just give it green because that's what people are used to. And then maybe let's say, assume, say we have another one here. And then we have something like this. You have what we call wicks. We have these wicks. What is a wick? A wick is just these which candles normally have. These are wicks and these are bodies. So you focus on the wick, and then let's assume to say we have it somewhere like here, and then we have it somewhere like here, and then we have the fourth candle which comes and breaks structure, break this structure. Then you have a break of structure. If it did not happen, if you did not see a body candle close below this low, maybe you see it here, it's a form of manipulation. They have just manipulated this low with a wick, So this is what we have for today. So if you find this video to be helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you will be the first to be notified. See you in my next video.